So as we know, Jake Paul knocked out Nate Robinson. So you want to know what Mayweather said? Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
But this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, actual professional retired boxer Floyd Mayweather is going to fight Logan Paul, the brother of Jake Paul, who recently knocked out Nate Robinson. Okay. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to say. The first thing is this is an exhibition. In the same regard, just so we could also be clearer, the fight between Jake Paul and Nate Robinson was also supposed to be an exhibition. Before we even get all the way into this, one of the things that I just want to point out is all of the fights on that card was basically supposed to be an exhibition. Kinda. None of those fights were supposed to be taken too far. That's why if you notice, there was the one fight with Badu Jack, and he was, I don't know who he's fighting against, but because I don't know the guy. But if you remember that fight, there was quite a few times during that fight. We did that fight on this channel, and I was actually pointing out how Badu Jack could have finished the dude off maybe in like the second or third round, but he just chose not to. If you watch that fight, there was points in that fight where Badu Jack could have finished homeboy off, but he didn't. Why? It was an exhibition. So I want everybody to be clear on this when I say this. Jake Paul was not supposed to knock out Nate Robinson. The fact that he knocked him out and all of this extra stuff that he's doing now with Lil Baby, I mean, it is what it is. But he was not supposed to knock him out. Now, well, with that being said, I also want to add, Nate Robinson gave him no other choice. With the lack of boxing experience, and that's what I'm going to call it at this point, boxing experience, with, or better, due to the lack of boxing experience and what it seemed like to be the lack of training, Nate Robinson basically kept putting himself in a situation where any boxer that has any reflexes was going to eventually knock him out. He was just running in the punches, and it just looked really, really ugly. Anyway, so Logan Paul, the brother of that Jake Paul, is supposed to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. So there's a couple of things that I want to say. Look, don't look for, first of all, Floyd Mayweather isn't trying to go in there and knock people out nowadays. That was early in his career when he was still, before he became Money Mayweather, before he became TBE, he would go out there and, you know, when he was still Pretty Boy Floyd, he would go out there and, you know, try to knock people out. Later on in his career, he decided that he wanted to take less punishment. Therefore, he was a little bit more intelligent when it came to the openings in which he gave his opponent, thus making it so that he was more efficient when it came to the damage in which he distributed it to his opponent, which while it created an atmosphere where a lot of his opponents now went 12 rounds with him, what it did do, not for nothing, is make it so that he got hit less. So, you know, I wish more boxers would have taken that mindset. We have a lot of boxers out here that due to the damage in which they took in their career, they weren't able to, you know, live their post-career life and be their best them that they could be. I don't want to use Muhammad Ali as the example, but Muhammad Ali is the example. Let's just be clear. Okay, so anyway, so they're supposed to be fighting, right? On February 20th. It's going to be an exhibition. I want to tell you something that's interesting about this, though. The first 1 million people that sign up for this, that try to get the pay-per-view, is only going to pay $24.99. Shout out to that shit. Who would even have thought that Mayweather would agree to something like this? Like, cause you know everybody's like, well, Mayweather's all about the money. That's why he does it. That's why he's scared to fight. First of all, Mayweather is not scared to fight. That's one. If you watch Mayweather fights, he's quite arguably the best best counterpuncher in the last 30 years of boxing. I mean, I'm sorry. He's basically about the best counterpuncher in the last 30 years of boxing. I guess if you want to name somebody else, you're going to say Roy Jones Jr. was another great counterpuncher. Both of them would make you think that there was an opening, but there wasn't. Anyway, so the first 1 million people that sign up for the pay-per-view is going to pay $24.99, and then after that, the price is going to jump to $69.99. So that's going to be interesting to see how fast that sells out. As everybody knows, Mayweather does not come out if not for the check, but this is an exhibition. He doesn't even have to worry about, you know, getting hurt. I'm pretty sure he's going to get hit 3 or 4 times. You know, I don't know what to tell you, but he doesn't really have to worry about getting hurt. So I don't think this is going to be a situation where he's going to be in any danger. Also, the other gentleman is going to outweigh him by substantially a lot, because Mayweather usually fights at around 147, so he probably walks around at probably like 155, 160 at the most. So Logan Paul is going to probably outweigh him, and as far as weight is concerned, is going to have the advantage. But yo, we got this new thing where YouTubers is jumping in the ring to fight people. I have no, just so we can be clear before anybody jumped on the video, yo, Jack, I have no desire, because I'm gonna put it like this. You don't play boxing, all right? I think some people, if Nate Robinson isn't the best example of that, I don't know who is. You don't play boxing, and you just don't, all right? That's one reason why I just wouldn't. The second reason is, if I like you, I wouldn't want to get in the ring and fight you whether I can beat you or not. And if I don't like you, I definitely ain't going nowhere that could help you make money. Like, if I don't like you, like, this is some super real shit. If I don't like you, I don't care how much money I could make. That is not important to me. I don't want to do no business with you whatsoever, and I don't care. It's like that. I'm not one of those people that you're going to do me dirty and then we're going to become friends and kumbaya up later. Nah, you should have thought about that early, right in the beginning. You should have thought about that, because I don't do that. I think that's kind of, my convictions are just stronger than that. That's all I'm going to say. I'm leave it alone for anybody that decides to do that. I'm not trying to say hate somebody for the rest of your life, but I am saying if you do me dirty, there's a good chance that I just don't want to never have nothing to do with you. So this is not anything that I would ever look and try to get involved in. Also, do you know how much training it takes to do boxing the appropriate way? That's why Nate Robinson lost. To box the appropriate way, to be able to have your reflexes and everything else on kilt, in order to be able to get in that ring and not be a liability to yourself and to your health. Do you understand how much training you got to do? It's just not something that I'd be interested in. Just if anybody is curious. Hopefully no one is. With that being said, let me know what y'all guys think. Leave it down in the comment section. Also, let me know what y'all guys think about that Errol Spence Jr. Danny Garcia fight that just happened. I want to know what y'all think each one of these men should do at this point in their careers. I'm just curious who they should fight next, or if they should fight next. I think both of them should keep fighting. That's just my opinion. With that being said, leave it down in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.
Mike Jones.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama, it may be bigger than you,